Janik in Austin, Texas writes, he says, Paul, I'm a huge fan since I discovered your channel during COVID times and agree with you 99% of the time. Why, thank you. Now to my question. In some of your previous videos, you had said that the reason you had to have a subwoofer to the FR30 system was to fill in the deficiencies of the old listening room as the floor was floating and bass was going through and down to the floor below, which is very true. You also had said that in the new listening room, you will not need the help of a subwoofer as the floor is concrete. Now that you have it all set up, have you tried to listen to musical content other than pipe organs to where this problem comes up or doesn't come up? Somehow, I'm getting a feeling you're going to find a novel reason to add a subwoofer. Am I right? Yes, you're right. Absolutely, you're right. Got to have a subwoofer. I don't care how great the room is. And I think there's a little bit of misspeaking on my part, misunderstanding on your part, or a combination of the two. And it's probably me. I get babbling on about this or that, and then I completely miss the point of what people are looking for. So apologies for that. So in the old listening room, we had to have subwoofers just to get bass anywhere in the room. And when we hooked those subwoofers up, we had to over-exaggerate the amount of bass they produced, where we placed them, just so that when you're sitting in this seat, that you had some decent amount of bass. And even then, the bass sucked in that room, even with the subs. It was better, but it still wasn't good. When we come down here, now we have a cement floor. Now the loudspeakers, whether it's the FR5, which the little guys, astounding bass. When we played those in Exponent in Chicago, and we're talking about a room 5 times the size of this room with a ceiling that's probably 30, 40 feet high. It's like a convention center. And fake walls, the kind of walls in a hotel thing where you can make them smaller and bigger, movable walls. Worst you could have for acoustics. And those FR5s, no subwoofer, just killed. People were like, where is that bass coming from? So our speakers, the Aspen speakers, have extraordinary bass. But extraordinary as it is, you can never get away from the fact that filling in that foundation, that 15 hertz to 30 hertz, that makeup of the room modes to where when I'm sitting here and the speakers are set up properly, I'm going to be missing some of the lowest frequencies. At Expona, we were missing some of the lowest frequencies. It's just a fact of life. It sounded like great bass for sure, but on some tracks you would have had something that actually moved the room if it was full, but you don't get that without a subwoofer. So yes, if that's a novel reason, then yes, then guilty as charged. There are subwoofers in the listening lab. There will always be subwoofers if Paul's involved. Because Paul is a bass freak, let's be honest. Okay. Thanks. Bye.